Now, I think the number one question I get asked all the time is, what is my body count? Like, I am not joking. The amount of times I got asked this over the last couple years of me telling stories online, it's gotten to the point where I guess you guys are starting to believe that it's unbelievable what it could be. And you guys are counting through all the stories, and you guys are counting through all the amount of videos I've made and basically calculating it as if it was over 1 million. I've seen people comment that it's over 10,000 to every person on this planet, to basically even a person convinced that I did their own mother. Which, to be fair, there is a possibility. But today I'm actually going to tell you guys the truth. Yo, what is going on, you guys? My name's Bubba, and welcome back to another video that needed to be said. Now, like I said earlier, people really don't understand what my body count is. And funny enough, I always mention it on stream. If you guys don't know, I do live stream on Twitch all the time, telling you guys crazy stories face to face, so you guys would actually know if I'm telling the truth or not. And every time someone joins in my live stream and decides to confront me on things, they end up getting, I guess, proven wrong, because there's many streams where I invite women on. There's many streams where I, talk about all the stories that happened, and even in more detail than the original story online has. And to be fair, not a lot of you guys get to really understand me personally, since realistically, you guys grew up all watching me with only the PNG character to look at. So realistically, this video is for me to basically confirm what my full-on body count is. And I'm here to tell you, to this day of, well, what day is it today? It is April 9th, 2025. My body count is officially 156. Yes, 156 different people. And to be honest, I'm not proud of it. If I could go back in time and just have my V card all over again, I 100% would. In no way is it a flex to lose your V card. If anything, it's more of a flex to have one. If anything, fun fact, nowadays, especially at my age, if a girl finds out that you still have your V card, the chance of them wanting you is even higher. As weird as it sounds, I'm not sure why. Usually I would think that, most girls would want a person with experience, but I guess not. I'm not really sure. Going on from there though, yeah, so 156 bodies. How did we come to this? Well, let me explain. You see, back when I was in high school, I was a major player. And I know that's a common line I say every single story time. But the thing is that it's true. And I was so much of a player, in fact, that I didn't have standards. Yes, I didn't have standards. I know the PNGs in the story is always a super attractive girl, but unless I literally say the words, this girl was super hot or this girl was super attractive, it was attractive at the time. So back when I was in grade 9, for example, I thought anyone was hot. There was even girls that were, well, either very big or very ugly that I would still do. I guess you could say back then, if it was literally walking, it would be done. Which sounds really bad and sounds like I'm a hunter, but that's not the point. What I'm saying is that back then I didn't have standards. Not all these women were 10 out of 10s. No offense to the women that I've done, but realistically, I have to be honest here with my audience. It's the truth. And not only that too, it's just back then, I guess I was always desperate for some sort of connection and some sort of love that I would get it from, I guess, anything. I don't know. Like I said, when you don't have a standard, especially in high school, and especially when you are, I guess, somewhat decent looking, which to be fair, I don't believe I was back in high school, but many people, when they look back at my high school photos, they say I was actually pretty decently attractive, at least for the time. You gotta understand, styles change over time, right? Because nowadays, for example, you got people wearing baggy clothes and looking all dripped out, but back then, wearing classic clothing and just, having a nice jawline and a good fade made you attractive. So yeah, I guess you can say back then till now, things definitely changed. And back then, I was decent enough and charming enough, from what I've seen, to pull a mass amount of girls. Also, not to mention, I lost my V card back when I was 13 turning 14. So me pulling girls back then was, well, not easy, but at the same time, I kind of guess I knew what I was doing, and I guess I got the urges way too early. The same way people get addicted to the Devil's Hub, I kind of got addicted to, I guess, the game of pulling girls. For me, it was how you guys every day hop on Call of Duty and play video games every day, or Fortnite. I don't really know what's really the big trend nowadays, but the same way you guys hop on your favorite video game is the same way I would go to school and play my favorite game. How many girls can I pull in one day? Or I guess throughout my high school years. And that's not even the worst part. You gotta understand too, especially when I blew up on the internet and, from me telling these stories, a lot of girls got curious from back when I was in high school and actually reconnected with me after I became big on, I guess, content. And when they saw I became a content creator, they actually ended up reaching out to me and wanted to see for themselves. So I guess my body count definitely got risen from that time. And once again, I just want to say I'm definitely not proud of it. Overall, moral of this video is just don't do what I do in these stories. Just don't. There's no benefit to it. There's no winning to it. It's actually really sad. I don't know. The more I think about it now that I'm older, I always think about my future and my future wife and, what my kids would think of me. And yeah, honestly, they would be ashamed to know that their dad was a massive player. It's not fun. it's not cool, and nor do I want to be looked like that anymore. So I guess this video is just to say, yeah, maybe my body count's 156 people. And also another thing, it is only 156 people. I know there's over 1,000 stories on this channel, but you got to understand, out of 1,000 stories, there's a lot of repeats on people. Like, for example, 3 babysitter stories I've told on this channel were literally the one same babysitter I had one time. Yeah, literally, she had 3 separate stories, but I split it into different ones to make things obviously, I guess, more different, because I didn't want to make you guys think that it was the only one babysitter. And also, there's many repeats on where I tell stories about the same girl, just in different times. Because you gotta understand, I went to 3 different high schools growing up too, so I guess that really helped me meet more women. But yeah, my body count is only 153. And also, once again, not proud of it. So like I usually say, don't do what I do and just enjoy the videos I tell. These stories are meant to be shown about how embarrassing and how dumb I was back then. And yeah, just to show you guys that it's not worth doing what I'm doing. In my opinion, I always see the comments of people saying I'm gonna go to hell and everything. And I will say this, I've definitely changed a lot since I was back in high school. Like, for example, like I do go to church, and like, you know, I do have a religion, and I do believe in true love. And I do believe that nowadays I need to just meet the one and focus on meeting the one and getting married. As weird as it sounds for me, the guy that says the word Devil's Tango. I don't know, but that's basically all I gotta say towards this. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys press that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you dudes in another crazy story time. Hopefully? Yeah. Anyways, see ya.